supposed to be in here?
Who says?
Hey! I'm stuck up here!
Everybody's gotta be somewhere.
Hey guys, welcome back to today's unboxing video, which is gonna be part 2 of the birthday present unboxing Transformers videos. This one was gifted to me by my parents. Partially, I chipped in a little bit to get to the exact amount which was needed to purchase this one. And this one came in from China as well, of course. As you guys know by now, I'm an avid AliExpress knockoff buyer of Transformers figures, and this one, yeah, it's sort of a third or fourth generation. Well, it's G1, but it's from the later seasons, actually the movie. So yeah, I'm pretty amped up for this one, and it's supposed to be a masterpiece sized scaled character, so let's go check it out. But before I do that, let me just get back to this one from yesterday's unboxing video. The lids on the front actually do close up all the way if you transform it properly, so yeah, that's one thing. And he is smaller scale than the masterpiece, so I wasn't so sure about that yesterday when I was holding it. I had the suspicion it was a little bit smaller, and it turned out to be 18 centimeters, something like that. So that's a little bit smaller than the masterpieces. But regardless of that, it looks amazing, very cool. And this one, the seller put some of those plastic corner bits on it, so the package came in really well. I'm very content with the way it was shipped, from what I could see from the outside. And if you know, you can already see which one this is going to be. It's going to be CYCLONUS, of a third party or fourth party manufacturer. And I picked this one because it's the Target Master version. So it has a little robot included with them, and some other cool accessories which I thought were pretty cool. So this one was on my wish list for quite some time, and now I got it. So yeah, pretty cool. So the little corners are falling off. Oh, and Optimus Prime is falling. But I got it unpacked, unwrapped. Let me just put Optimus back here so I can watch along with this. So yeah, the Fleet Commander, MH-01B Hurricane. He comes in several color variations. I thought this one looked the coolest. He's also available in orange and red. And he got this alternative face, which looks like a deceased samurai kind of look, with all kinds of swords and whatnot. And of course his jet mode, which looks pretty cool. So yeah, Fleet Commander Hurricane. And here you can see all the accessories that come along with it, and the little Target Master thing. And I'm very curious if I'll be able to transform this one. One of my friends had the original G1 one, but of course those transformations are a lot more simple than today's transformations are. there's the booklet. It's quite a big booklet, I have to say. Pretty big box. From the remains of a battle damaged. That's a weird sentence, I guess. Hurricane instantly became a loyal second in command. Which is very true. So I have the booklet with, oh, this looks pretty clear actually for all the steps that you need to be taking. So yeah, I'm not going to be looking at that. I'm going to try it myself at first. I guess I took it out the wrong way around. So we got his target master here. I'll be looking into that later on. CYCLONUS himself. Pretty heavy figure. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. As you can see, scale-wise, it doesn't add up to the Optimus, which I got. Types of guns, and we have a see-through target master as well. I did not know about that. I didn't know I was getting two, but it's welcome. Yes. Then we have two shoulder pads and the alternative face. And this is broken off, and I think that's the way it's supposed to be from what I could see in on the back side of the box. Let me just check that out. It says something about that. Yeah, so I guess it's supposed to be broken off. Even though it does have a second one there. I don't see it in the box, maybe it's here. Oh wait, yeah, okay, so we have some additional stuff right here. Different faces. And some other red things, I'm not sure what they're for. So a little bag and all kinds of swords. Red ones, silver ones. So yeah, this one's pretty accessory heavy, I gotta say. Pretty cool. Long swords, short swords, red and silver. And I think that's all that came in the box. Seems to be this way. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this face. Does this move? Yeah, you can move this around apparently. Okay, I'm just gonna put the accessories right here. And then change the camera angle around and see how far I can get with this Hurricane CYCLONUS dude. So yeah, oh yeah, I'll be transforming it into fighter plane mode. So let me just check out the character first. So you can split these two on his head. You can move his head to the front and to the back. Turn around to the sides. No sideways tilt. His neck is a bit long here, as you can see, but I'm not sure how the shoulder pads are going to be, how they're gonna look. Arms go all the way 360. He has double jointed elbows. They don't go all the way, I don't think. Articulated fingers, all four of them, very nice. And the thumb. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. He can move his wrist around as well. And the individual fingers. All feels very tight. He's got a lower arm swivel as well. And a bicep as well. That's very articulated, very cool. Let me just separate the legs if that's possible. There it is. Oh yeah, and you can move his shoulders to the side as well. So yeah, very, very cool upper body mechanics. That gives a lot of options, very nice. Not feeling any form of an ab crunch, I don't think. You can move his torso around just a little bit because this seems to be in the way a little bit. So not all the, it's not a 360 that you can move him around, but and he has a turns, swivels at the hips and double jointed knees as well. You can dip his toes and his feet all the way as well to the side. Very articulated, very cool. That's very, very cool. Oh, so okay, actually the shoulder pads are not shoulder pads at all, but they're thigh pads is what I'm seeing on the box, apparently. See about that later. Because he can move his skirt part away a little bit to give it a little bit more room for the legs. So this figure is very well articulated. So I just wanted to check that out before I start transforming it. The only thing which is a little bit of a letdown, I think, is the ab crunch. That's missing. It might still be there, just don't want to force it. But it doesn't seem like he does have one. Yeah, it's got a lot of options. It's very cool. So yeah, this figure is already a recommendation from me. So I'm gonna be trying to transform it without breaking anything and see how far I can get. And if it doesn't work, we always have the manual to rely on. So I'm gonna be changing the camera angle and try and shut up unless I find something which is noteworthy. And hope you guys enjoy the transformation. Okay, so I have no idea where to start with this guy. So his feet are metal. There's some metal parts in there aside from the plastic. I guess this is where I'll have to start. So no idea. Okay, so there's this little part of the tip of the wings, which I'm not sure if this is the way it's supposed to go, but that seemed to like not really break off, but it separated from the hinge thing. I'm pretty sure that's not what's supposed to be happening, but I'm not even sure if this is the proper way to do it. And I have to say that it is pretty complicated, so I can't figure out how to tuck his head in, because I'm pretty sure that this part will have to dip underneath the cockpit and come out from the front. But before I can do that, his head needs to be out of the way, I think. So I have no idea how to do that. The wings are not entirely clear to me, so I think I just better revert to the manual, to be honest, because I'm probably not gonna sort this out anyways. But let me just show you guys. Like, this part is on a hinge right there, and I thought, well, maybe I just need to push it from here, but then it's separated, so I'm not entirely sure how this is supposed to be done. I don't think this is like a part former where you have to separate it, because it does seem to have like some kind of guiding slide lines right there. So I think you're just gonna have to slide it, but it doesn't seem to want to move at all. So, oh wait, now it does. Okay, so this one does, the other one didn't. But yeah, that was a little bit loose, so I'm not even sure if this is the way it's supposed to be done. But yeah, his wings are starting to get formed. I think this peg needs to go in that hole right there, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to do that. Oh, there we go. Now it does. So I guess it does have to go in there. It's a very tight fit. Let me see if I can get this one in there as well, because those little pieces of the transformation should not be getting in the way of the rest of the transformation. So I figure I can do those right now. If it actually does want to get in there, which it doesn't seem to be wanting to do. Okay, so yeah, what I'm gonna be doing is, because I probably won't be able to figure this one out anyways, is I'm just gonna get the manual and see what steps I missed. Also with the legs, like I could see that you can move the backside of his legs. You can open it, and I think you have to tuck his feet in there, but I can't figure out how to do it exactly, because I think you have to tuck the toes in and then have the radiators here. The exhaust came out of his back leg, so yeah, I'm lost. So I'm just gonna get the manual. And see if that's some kind of a clear description. Oh, so I have to open his chest apparently. Really? Open his chest? I hadn't even tried that. Do you really have to open his chest? Yeah, it seems like it. There is some movement in there. Okay. Okay. It's pretty cool. Okay, so now what? Then on the back side, you have to apparently shift the cockpit, which I've done, and then I don't even know what they mean by this middle picture right here. What is that? Oh no, you can move the whole cockpit and the arms around. To either the front or the back. But I don't know what to do with that. So yeah, I started on the nose, but from what it seems like is that you should not be doing that. So I'm gonna be checking if I can separate them again, because you are supposed to tuck the nose through the cockpit as I initially expected, but did not do. Okay, so that's pretty tight. That's pretty tight design. Okay, so I got the nose through the cockpit now, and okay, with the nose. Supposed to open this somehow. So there's this lid here which I'm supposed to open, and I can see a hinge right there, but I can't get it to open for some reason. So I'm not sure which way it's supposed to go, either to front side or the back side. I have no idea. And then next to that you can push it to the top as well, so I really don't know what's supposed to be done. There we go. Okay, so you have to put a really lot of force on it, but I got it open. So there is this double lid here, which was tucked in here. You just had to like really force it, and then slide this out, and that's probably where the head is gonna end up in. So you gotta force it somewhat, push out with little force. Part. I think this is the maximum I can do. Okay, so it's supposed to come further even still. And then, we're gonna have to plug this in right there. Now we can tuck his head in there. Am I supposed to turn it around? I think I am supposed to turn it around. Yeah, seems like it. Whew. Supposed to tuck the head in. Yeah, that makes it better, I guess. It's a little bit too far, I think. Okay. And the connecting rod of the arms and the body back to 90 degrees. That should probably be this right here. Something in the way. Okay, so the legs are a little bit in the way for this next part. I think so. I should probably be just getting this back to default robot form. it's starting to get there eventually, but it's got quite a lot of steps to it, I gotta say. So we still got the arms to do and the legs to do, and finish up the tabbing on the wings, I think. And I think that should be it for the plane mode. But yeah, let me just see what needs to do. Kind of curious what's gonna happen to the fists if they're, because there's a lot of kibble on the bottom already, and they might just leave it with a lot of kibble on the bottom. But it would be better if there's a way to hide the hands, of course. I think there might just be, so close that. Let's just click, sort of. That's a pretty scary pack because you really have to put a lot of force on it. And of course I don't want to break it. Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. So what I saw is that inside his legs there are these thrusters. So just, yeah, I was supposed to be doing that. So I think I have to separate them a little bit. Take this out. And his fists are probably gonna end up in these thruster things, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll take these out. Then I gotta tuck the feet in, like so. You know, that doesn't really fit entirely. This one fits better, I think. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to close it yet. Stuck the feet in. Looks different on in the manual level. Okay. Not sure what those are for. Yeah, then I guess I'm just supposed to tuck his fist in here. What I'm guessing. Okay, so there's a million steps on how to get his hands inside these thruster things. I think I'm just gonna push it in there and sort out the proper way later on. Because I think this one will have to go to the top. Oh, maybe like this. That way. That's okay. Well, I guess this is sort of how it's supposed to be done. Not entirely sure about everything. There are some pegs which I couldn't really stick the peg in the hole properly. I think I can tidy it up somewhat here and there, like making it click all the way. But generally, this is what it's supposed to be looking like, I guess. It is a crafted piece of engineering, I have to say that. It looks pretty cool, like the CYCLONUS in the cartoons. The spacecraft, Cybertronian spacecraft thing, or maybe even Unicronian spacecraft thing. Looks pretty cool. There's a lot of kibble on the bottom. And you can see some certain panels here on the wings where you had to fold it around. There is this little thing here which you can flip over. I have no idea what that is for. You can move it around. No idea what that is for. I'm gonna look it up in the manual, see what that is about. Yeah, it's very amazing. Like the engineering on it is pretty cool. I already like the robot mode. I like the vehicle mode as well. It looks very cool. It's heavy. The mechanics, the mechanisms are tight. Yeah, it looks pretty amazing. So yeah, this is a highly recommendation for me. Fleet Commander MH-01B Hurricane. I'll be posting it at the end of this video with some of the guns and the swords. Let me just see how this target master is supposed to be transforming. That should not be as hard as the robot itself. This is probably supposed to be its grip. Not sure at all. I don't know how this target master is supposed to look in the end. Yeah, let me just check out the manual real quick for that. So you gotta close up the legs. Close up the legs. All the way, I think. Turn that 180 degrees around. Slide this one over. That's where the handle is, okay. Like this, I think. Like this, yeah, this probably like this. I have no idea what I'm doing here. What am I supposed to do with the arms? Yeah, I have no idea what the gun's supposed to be looking like. Maybe just finish it off. Put it in there. Looks like that. Okay, I guess this is sort of what it's supposed to be looking like on the top. No idea what to do with the arms. I have no idea. Yeah, no idea. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna give you guys some pictures. This is the play mode. I'm gonna be transforming it back into a CYCLONUS again, and then post it around a little bit at the end of this video. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a tough transformation, well worth it. I think I paid like in total 80-90 euros for this CYCLONUS. Masterpiece size, very nice. It's heavy, it's sturdy, pretty cool. It's a recommendation. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and see you guys later.